other electrophysiologists agree with me, amiodarone per se, by itself does not cause proarrhythmia. Very rare, very rare. But if you add on another drug which can cause QT prolongation, it definitely results in that problem. But definitely you need to look for that prolonged QT and try and restrict your load of amiodarone that you give. Usually it happens when you're giving intravenous, not so when you're giving oral. And beta blockers definitely would play a role there in trying to probably, yes, prevent those so-called proarrhythmias if it occurs.
So in a setup where there is where there is excuse me, sir, where there is no cath lab facilities, those who come with the primary VT, do you really take into consideration such a patient for intervention?
No, definitely. See, first thing, primary VT is due to ischemia. First thing is you have to convert him back to sinus-rhythm. Give him beta blockers. See, that is where your beta blockers really work. And then immediately transfer him to a center where they can intervene.
Thank you very much.
Beta blockers would play a big role there. Yes, in an inferior wall MI, yes. First you try and convert him and find out what the problem is. If it's an inferior wall MI with a first degree or a third degree or whatever it is, obviously beta blockers are contraindicated. You can shift him because he won't have another recurrence. By the time you can transfer him to a center, obviously well monitored. You need to have somebody alongside with a shock pack available.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. K.S. Bhatt to felicitate Dr. V.S. Prakash. And I request Dr. V.S. Prakash to hand over the certificates to the chairpersons.
May I please call upon Dr. H. Prabhakar to please escort the dignitaries onto the dais. Reverend Father Patrick Rodriguez, our Director, Reverend Father Richard Coelho, Administrator of Father Muller Medical College Hospital, Reverend Father Rudolph, Administrator, Father Muller Medical College, our Dean, Dr. Jai Prakash Alva, Dr. Venkatesh, the President and the HOD of Department of Medicine, and Dr. Roshan, the Organizing Secretary. I now invite Dr. Narasimha Hegde, our former HOD, Department of Medicine, to speak a few words on this occasion.
Actually, this is not the part of the official valedictory function. What we are planning now is one of the senior most professors, Dr. K.S. Bhatt, is completing his 60th birthday. And this is a very auspicious occasion because World Hearts Day, we are celebrating his birthday among us to you all, the guests and also the management. He is our heart and soul of medicine department. So that is a very auspicious day to celebrate his birthday. Looks are deceptive. He is very simple, but his advice, his approach and his guidance is immensely helpful, and he has guided the department from the beginning, from the practicing side to academic as well as practicing. So he is a heart and soul of our department. He was always there to guide us, and in fact it is very what should I say, touching and emotional to say that officially he is retiring. I don't know next what. That is I think the message you will get later. But I pray God to bless him with all the choicest blessings, health, wealth and happiness. His untiring, uninterrupted service to the Department of Medicine, guiding us, and he is also the troubleshooter of the department as well as the what should I say, the practice aspect of it. Whenever we had a problem, we always call him to solve our difficulties, and also the patient and patient's relative management. It's not just the medical management, it is even the PRO work. He was very good in handling all these situations. and his approach always. Now you know that technology has taken over the practice of medicine, but still the clinical approach relying on the signs and symptoms, keen observation, analysis were immensely useful to us in practicing medicine and also in the teaching programs. In fact, we are all feeling very, deserted for last 10-15 days because he was keeping, he was taking leaves of almost, maybe trying to use the leaves. But department was very silent because the moment he enters the department, we know that Dr. K.S. Bhatt has come. It is always reverberating, and as long as he is there, the department is always vibrant. So last few days we are missing that. Whole department was very silent. Maybe we are busy with the arrangement for this conference, but his voice was not echoing in the department. I hope that that will continue, and I once again pray Almighty God to bless him with health, wealth and happiness. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I request director to offer him a bouquet and also bless him. Sir, please come. Dr. K.S. Bhatt, please stay back. You are going to have the pleasant sip.
The birthday song. Let's all join and sing along. Let's all sing the birthday song.
I request Dr. K.S. Bhatt to cut the cake and request Mrs. Vasanti Bhatt to join, because there's always a woman behind every man's success. So here we have Mrs. Vasanti Bhatt, who is behind Dr. K.S. Bhatt for all his efforts and the endeavors. Let's all sing the happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. From old friends and new, from good friends and true. May good luck go with you and happiness too.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure the audience would be delighted to hear a few words from the birthday boy. Over to you, sir.
I have nothing to say. I didn't know it till the last moment. I didn't know that she is also, my wife is also been invited. Anyway, I am finished 27 years of service in Father Muller's. I enjoyed it. Anyway, my colleagues and management celebrated it in front of all the visiting faculty and delegates. I'm very happy about it. I'll be continuing my service in Father Muller's, as the God has given me very good health so far, and all the cardiologists around here. I think I'll not get any cardiac problem in the future, in near future. Anyway, thank you one and all. Thank you one big hand.
Thank you, sir, and we wish you a happy birthday again. May I now invite Reverend Father Patrick Rodriguez, our beloved director, to address the gathering.
Dr. Sundar Bhatt, the birthday boy, Mrs. Bhatt, dear doctors and participants in this conference. Shasti Purti, 60 years that Dr. Sundar Bhatt is completing today, and today is his birthday. It's proper that when he completes these 60 years of a fruitful, accomplished life, fruitful in different ways, accomplished both academically and in service, and I am sure also in life, that it calls for appreciation, gratitude, and felicitation. That's what we are doing today to you, Dr. Sundar Bhatt, on behalf of the management and on behalf of all of us gathered here. At this moment, I offer the felicitations of all of us, good wishes by each one of us, and invoke God's blessings on you and your family when you step into the 61st year. You have completed 27 years of service in this institution. It is a long service, but also it is a meritorious service. You have won the appreciation and the goodwill of both the management, your colleagues, the students, the student fraternity that passed through your hands under your guidance, and also the thousands of patients that came to you and to the institution for service. You have really won appreciation and goodwill of all. Once again, happy birthday. May God bless you in the years to come. As Dr. N. Hegde said, Dr. Sundar Bhatt continues to serve the institution for the years to come. We have already given him the appointment for another 5 years. So for 5 years he doesn't have to look back or look this side or that side. He has to continue with his mission of healing the sick and teaching the students with the same commitment. So once again, Dr. Sundar Bhatt, congratulations and God bless you. Also, I would like to, as this is the conclusion of this conference, the overall feeling is that we have done a good job. And the credit goes primarily to Dr. Prabhakar and his team in the cardiology and medicine department, and also the postgraduates and students who are associated with these two departments. They are seen to every detail. If these 2 days events have gone on well, if quality resource persons from all over the country and also from abroad could come, share their knowledge with so many, more than 600 of them, those who are interested in learning, share their experiences, and also if things had to move on methodically, smoothly, well, the efforts, goodwill, and the hard work put in by the organizing committees, it is to be lauded. So I take this opportunity, secondly, to congratulate and to thank Dr. Prabhakar and everyone. I won't mention the other names because there are so many of them. The whole team that was responsible for this 2 days conference to carry on and bring it to a fruitful conclusion. It was excellently done. We are very appreciative of your efforts and say a big thank you. I also must appreciate and thank the resource persons who traveled from far and near to be part of this conference and to share their knowledge with especially the upcoming, all those who were interested in this field of electrocardiology and related aspects. Thank you for your visit, your generosity to your profession, visit to this institution. Also a word of thanks to all the delegates who came from different parts of the country to this institution. I am not very sure how comfortable you were here because maybe some of the logistic limitations that we had in this institution, I am sure you had the goodwill to put up with that and accept the hospitality in whatever way that we extended to you. You are most welcome. We are honored with your visit and presence in this campus, and we look forward meeting you either here or somewhere else, our faculty at least, to interact with you. And once again, thank you for your visit and this honor bestowed on this institution by being our guests for the last 2 days. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Father. May I now call upon Dr. H. Prabhakar to propose the vote of thanks and thus conclude the conference.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasant duty to give vote of thanks to all the people who has gathered. First, I like to thank our beloved Father, Reverend Father Patrick Rodriguez. He is the major support whenever we have we had already done 4 major conferences here. He had a lot of faith in us, not only faith, a confidence. He told us that you go ahead and we are with the team. So that itself gives a lot of confidence to do a conference of such a magnitude. And I spoke to the people who had come from all part of the Karnataka as well as part of India. We had 27 resource persons, 1 resource person from Canada, Dr. Martin Green, and it is difficult to mention all 24 resource persons' name because of the time factor. Most of them they are very happy with our hospitality, and they are very much impressed by the Father Mullah's campus. Some of the people are really shocked to see that we had such a beautiful campus with the greeneries and not high rise buildings. So I thank Father Richard. He is administrator of Father Mullah's Medical College Hospital, and Father Ravi Rudolph Desa for the constant support given to us in the management of the conference and the required accessories for the conference. I like to thank Dr. J.P. Alva, Dean of the Medical College, who has with the full strength given all the materials, human power required for the conference in smooth running. Then our CMS is, even though he is absent because of personal reasons, I like to thank him for the encouragement given to us. From the beginning, it is now everybody says that it is a conference by one department. It is not true. I am just a leader. I had planned, but the execution is done by many people. In this aspect, I like to thank, starting from Dr. Syed. He has done a wonderful job in my absence. I am very unhappy to say that I have not gone to the wards for last 10 days. He did a wonderful job, but the workload, yesterday, even though he was so busy, yesterday he did 2 interventions, and nobody knew that. I didn't know that he was he was doing intervention. I was thinking that he was somewhere here, and he took all the responsibilities. I could spare all the timings here with the conference because of him. I am very grateful to him for this, the responsibility he has shared with me. Then the pillar of this conference were Dr. Venkatesh, Dr. Roshan, Dr. Peter, and the Mohammad Ashraf, because every day we had a meeting regarding this program. Every minute details are written, especially Dr. Peter, he took a lot of responsibility. He had done a lot of minute works, minute detailing of the works, and we could do to a level. It is appreciated by everybody. Dr. S.B. Gupta and Dr. Lokandawala, they were actually they wanted to be here, but because of their flight schedule they could not stay here. They told me that this was one of the best conference in the history of ICCON, and they have two conferences. One is a midterm and annual. So they told me it is better than an annual conference they had in last February in Delhi, and I think one more was in Agra or somewhere. So the attendance, they appreciated all the delegates, because 90% of the times at least we had the hall was full. So most of the conferences in the second day, at the later part of the second day, you will have not more than 10%. I really congratulate all the delegates who stayed till the end. At least 60 to 70% stayed till the end. So that is so it speaks of our scientific committees, the quality of scientific content, and the speakers we had with us. I also thank our department, Dr. Sundar Bhatt, Dr. Narasimha Hegde, Dr. Arunachalam, Dr. Smita Bhatt, Dr. Katika, Dr. Veena Pinto, Dr. Sapna, Dr. Prashant, Dr. Rashmi, Dr. Yogesh, Dr. Virendra Kech. I feel everybody's names are here. If I have forgotten anybody, I think it is not intentional. This magnitude of, we have spent a lot of money. This magnitude of conference requires a lot of finance. I am grateful to the pharma industries. The major contributor for this program was Medtronic, St. Jude's, USV, Boston Scientific, Dr. Reddy's,